Learning never exhausts the research mind. With this curiosity to explore the research, we shall have the presentation session now. Amidst this wonderful engagement, I would like to call upon Mr. Amit R. Kulkarni to present his research article, Methodology for the Improvements in Synchrophasor based System, Integrity Protection System under Stressed Conditions. Please, sir.
Till the time the presentation gets open, I would thank the organizers of this session to giving opportunity to share the different areas from where the researchers or engineers are working. So this is basically what I'm going to talk on is actually original research which being done currently world over globally in power sector. Go to the first slide, next slide. Yeah, the things which I am going to cover is the focus, what we have done in our research, why this area has been considered. Firstly, everybody says power is required, electricity is required, but what happens if it is not, is what I am going to cover in one slide. Then how the challenge of this sector can be arranged with smart grid technology is the next thing which I am going to cover. And then the proposed methodology which we propose with one of the smart grid technology called Synchrophasors that is being considered here. And lastly, the conclusions, what are the outcomes of our research. So everybody says across the globe we will find that the demand of electricity is increasing and it is very difficult for you to meet the demand with different challenges of the sector, like you have carbon emissions to be reduced, you have challenges of REs, that is renewable energies, which make it a complex things to integrate the REs into the network, you have optimal dispatch operation management of the sector to be achieved at. So in all, when you need to do all these challenges to face, you definitely need to go into the technologies of today, emerging tomorrow, and some of the smart grid technology which we have. Next. So I think this is quite clear. This is the illuminated India with lights, what it is. And those from Trichy very well know the right side thing. What is that? It's a famous rock temple. So it's how it is illuminated, the illuminated world. Next. But this is what happened on 30 July 2012. Half of the India was in dark because of the blackout. Everybody knows about it. It's good that we at western region and southern part, we were not that much affected as it was in north, northeast, etc. So if we need to tackle such situations, the complexities of cascading of a grid, then definitely we need to think out of box. Now, is this the situation only happening in India? No. The most advanced country, developed country, a leader of technology, USA has also experienced not only this 2003 but even after. And this is happening. It's not stopped. Even the sir is from Mumbai, he knows how many blackouts Mumbai is facing in last 3-4 years. So it's cyclic thing which we need to take into account to address properly, and that is the research focus we have considered. And I being from utility, our focus was how to handle it, the technicalities and complexities to achieve the goal of not having this. So in USA also the kind of cascading happened, not only affected northern USA but also Canada as well, and it affected more than 1 million megawatt of power, which was almost to the capacity of then installed capacity of India. So you can imagine how the big quantum of cascading and blackout was. So I have not gone into the details of how many lines tripped and all that has been kept for the listener to know how was the complexity involved. So I am not going to read the name of the lines etc., because there are other speakers also to focus on their research area. So I won't take time being a first speaker. So all the committees, researchers and experts from the energy sector felt the importance of improving this by using smart grid technology to improve the situational awareness of the grid, so that these things can be understood properly, timely, and can be addressed to avoid it in the future. So one such technology was Synchrophasor technology. So that is what I am going to focus on as a research area. So what it is all about, what the infrastructure of Synchrophasor technology is. Please go to the next. So there are devices called PMU, that is phasor measurement units, which collect the data from all the substations of the electricity industry areas, and that has been compiled at a center place called a data concentrator, that is a phasor data concentrator. And after collecting that data, it's been sent to some visualization system or system with software assisted mechanism to see how the parameters variations occur in the system actually. Next. So what research methodology we have assumed? Whatever we have shown, two buses of a grid are shown. We have put those devices there, collected the data. It's a time sync data from a GPS, so there is no error in getting data inaccurately from different locations. That is the beauty of this technology, and that's the reason why it's being very popularly being used in power sector globally, and that's the research area as well. So we have collected the data of various power system parameters like P, Q, voltages, powers, angle, power angle, which the other system, traditional system cannot measure. And we have made use of this delta, voltage angle delta, to know how the system is behaving in advance, so that we can address this issue. Next. And based on that, we defined a system security factor which has been used further to decide what are the underloaded lines, underloaded systems, and to load them. And further, we have also done it to know how the generation backing down can be done effectively. We have proposed two factors, underloaded AC factor, DC factor both, and based on that, optimal utilization of transmission lines is proposed, as well as minimum generation backing down. We know we are though surplus sometimes in India for a generation. In many periods of the season year we face scarcity of generation. So if we use this methodology, then definitely optimal utilization of generation can be done effectively. So in short, what we have achieved using optimal generation, renewable energy reduction, then optimal utilization of transmission assets. This can also be used for distribution level, so same way distribution assets. And finally, based on that, whatever load shedding kind of things which we are facing across the country, that also can be addressed with adopting this. With this I conclude my presentation. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.